Hey beauties! Thank you for tuning in to Mindset of She. I'm your host, Angel Stevenson. Welcome to my She's and Principles and Thoughts. This is a space of mindfulness, self-awareness, and positivity. What really is self-awareness? Why is it so important? Having the ability to understand yourself, to form a healthy relationship with yourself and knowing who you truly are is powerful. It's important that people take the time to heal themselves, to get to know themselves, to really find their purpose. How can one adapt to any type of certain situation, any circumstance? Doesn't matter if you like it or not. You know, the feelings that you feel, all of your emotions. How does that make you act? How does that make you feel deep down inside? Why does your mind function the way it does? Always questioning yourself. Never truly believing your own word or your own thoughts that come to mind. Not knowing that you have the answers to your life. Access to yourself. We're hindering ourselves from our fullest potential. You must be able to be your truest form of she. Truly understanding yourself, not letting anyone diminish your character, not letting anyone affect your day. Whether or not you feel sad, happy, or angry, whatever emotions that come to your day in that present moment at each specific time. It's up to you to control your mind, to respond accordingly. Relate to yourself. Have a healthy relationship with yourself. Once you do that, you're preparing yourself for almost entirely everything. Because we can't prevent life from happening. You can't. It's impossible. It will happen no matter what we do, no matter what we try. But you can choose to be in control of yourself, your entire being. Be at one with yourself. Control your present moment. Don't worry about your past. Don't worry about the future. Stay in the present moment. Be in the present moment. Utilize your present moment to ensure a healthier, a joyful, and a prosperous future. You know, time is constantly ticking away and we do not get that time back. So it's very important that we take the time for ourselves to be fully aware of how we operate, what our purpose is, finding yourself and staying true to who she is. Honing your she presence. Which is why I created BeautyInShe. BeautyInShe was derived from my organized thoughts, a personalized thought process that has helped me along the way gather myself, truly find and connect with myself. I have the power within me to see who I am, to understand who I really am, and know that every day is a learning progress. And I am still here, waking up, showing up for myself, even on my hardest days. Because I will tell you, beauties, there are days where I do not want to get up. I am not feeling it. I just don't want to do anything. Or I just wake up and I find myself mad. And instead of just falling for that emotion, getting played by my own feelings, I understand that I can feel that emotion in that current time, but I don't have to let it affect my entire being. Knowing that it's okay to feel sad, feel happy, or feel angry, or curious. But I can control how I act on things, right? Which is why BeautyInShe, my thought process, has picked me up during my worst times. During the times where no one could truly think for me. No one can make any decision that I needed to make. No one's living my life. No one's walking in my shoes. How can anyone understand what I'm going through? I need to face myself. And if I don't face myself, I'm constantly just running. Constantly just going to be running towards something that's nothing. And you think you're running towards something, and you're just running from yourself. You're running away from the life that you deserve, the relationship that you need to have with yourself in order for the universe to alter for you. Enter your godliness. Don't run away from it just because it may seem hard or difficult. Do you know how many life obstacles are thrown at you? And what do? We cry, we sit and we mope, or we settle. We don't fight. We need to start fighting. We need to stand up for ourselves and look ourselves in the mirror and say, I'm not fucking afraid of you. I got this shit. Because you do, and you can, and you will. Replace all of the negative thoughts with positive ones. Believe them. Stray away from all the miserable people, all of the negative vibes, all of the negative entities, negative energy. Remove all of it. Clean your aura and your space. You will see how better off you are. How much of a relief you feel when you are not subjecting yourself to pure negativity. Why do you need to? You don't have to completely suffer every time. It's one thing when you're experiencing life, because life, like I said again, life is ticking, time is ticking, it's passing you on, and you are just letting life waste you by. Letting life pass you by. How does it feel? How is that working out for you? You're still upset, aren't you? Well, guess what, beauty? You do not have to be. You don't have to be. Smile, be happy right now. Know that everything will get better because you have the power to do so. You have the power to wake up and say, fuck that shit. That already happened yesterday. It already happened last month. It already happened last year. What can I do right now to make up for all of the bullshit, all of the woes? How can I pursue my goal? How can I get out of this situation that I'm in? How can I get out of this abusive relationship? What do I do? Where do I turn? Do not be afraid to speak up. And do not let your fear deter you from what you're really supposed to do. Whatever horrible environment you're in, do everything in your power to get yourself out. It starts with you. You need to want the help. That is the first step. Because your mind is going to fuck with you. Your mind is going to give you the answer that you don't want to hear, but you will follow it. And it's up to you to alter your mind in the way that it thinks, in the way that it functions. You have the ability to do so. Consistency, persistence, discipline, repetitive motion, and the want, the urge, and change and growth is necessary. Your past is a place to learn and grow from, not live there, not consistently just sit in your fucking funk. It's horrible, it's unhealthy. Whoever told you that you couldn't be happy, they're lying. You can be in the present moment right now. You can choose to be happy right now. Like, just let it go. Whatever you're upset about, just let it go. Whatever you're worried about, let it go. Whatever you want out of life, you can want it and understand that you will retrieve it. Stop constantly worrying or contemplating what's going to happen next. When you can be in charge, you can be the deciding factor of your life, in your life. Not letting life make your decisions for you. Find your purpose, your true value. Again, this is why I created BeautyInShe. My intent and my goal is to help and inspire women worldwide. If you're stuck, going through difficult times, surrounded by constant negative energy, interested in personal development or maintaining a healthy lifestyle, or you're in need of a mindset coach, all of these things all are for you. I've implemented my principles for every female out there. No one's story is more important than the others. We are all important, and we all deserve to live a life filled with joy, health, and wealth. Why not? An abundance of it. We deserve to live a life that we desire. Shit, everyone else does it, right? What's stopping you? Sometimes I feel as though we get put into a bubble. You know, if you grow up in poverty or whatever may have you, the people around us and the people that are so close within proximity love to keep us there mentally. So physically, we cannot make a difference emotionally or spiritually for ourselves. Physically for ourselves, mentally for ourselves. You will come across some type of people that seriously do not want to see you happy. They want to see you down. For instance, me, like, I grew up in the hood, from the Bronx. You know, poverty struck, single mother, didn't have much of anything, really, not at all. And I was constantly surrounded by individuals who believed that my life would just be that. I was always told I was a fast young girl, and I was a virgin at the time. A prude little girl in my age trying to enjoy my childhood, but instead society was telling me otherwise. I didn't believe them. Quite frankly, I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Projecting tales onto me, telling me that my life is my life when I'm aware of my situation. I'm aware of my thoughts and my physical, my emotional, and my spiritual side of me. But constantly in a situation where I was emotionally abused, constantly manipulated, and it just wasn't healthy. I just always felt stuck. How do I get out of this? No one is in my corner. What the fuck do I do? You know, one day I just got up and I just started writing out my thoughts. Like, that was the only way for me to get some sort of insight or perspective for myself, because I had no one to talk to, and therapy wasn't at my door. You know, it wasn't something that I could easily get my hands on. So I started writing, and that opened doors for me. It got my mind to start thinking. Then that's when I started doing a bunch of research, asking questions to the right people, performing healthy habits. I came to a point in my life where I found my purpose while I was still finding myself and still forming a healthy relationship with myself. I knew my purpose was to help others in a time of need. Everyone can use a little help in their life. Personal development, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, altering your mindset, whatever it is. We all could use a little tune-up or a little guidance. Uplifting one another, inspiring one another, motivating, learning from one another. Surrounding yourself around the right people with positive mindsets will do so much wonders for you, for everyone involved. Believing false beliefs about yourself or from other other people instilling negativity into your mind, you have to fight it, because that's going to be a constant thing. And you're constantly always going to battle with yourself mentally. Your mind is very strong. It's a very strong muscle. You need to be in control of your mind. And you need to react accordingly to your mind. Do not let your emotions get the best of you. It is easier said than done. But with practice, you can be the best of you. You can be your truest she. You can find the beauty within yourself. Beauty in she. And what is she? She is balanced. She is she. Beauty in she. Honing your she presence. Staying true to yourself. Owning up to yourself. Facing yourself and your problems face on, head on. Not letting anyone diminish your character. And you're never showing any type of weakness for anyone to feel as though that they can feed off of your goodness, your being. No one can take away your godliness. Stay true to yourself, understand your purpose, and do not give up. Do not deter yourself. Don't let anyone deter you from what you're currently doing. And keep pursuing it. And get up and do it again. Get up and do it again. After you fail and fail, keep getting up until you succeed, because you will. That's the only way you will succeed. You have to fail a bunch of times. You have to. That's the only way you'll know what to do next. You can't just easily give up. Don't settle. That shit will get you nowhere, and you will constantly be upset in your funk, settling for a mundane life that you've never asked for, but not realizing that you are the only one that is stopping yourself. So I ask that you do not stop yourself. I ask that you love yourself. Love yourself enough to take time for yourself, to form a healthy relationship with yourself, to understand who you truly are, understand your purpose in life. Believe in yourself, beauty. You have all the power. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today to Mindset of She, your host, Angel Stevenson. Please feel free to connect with us on social media, Facebook, BeautyInShe. You can also join our Facebook group community, Healing Beauties of She. It's a space where we inspire, motivate, and learn from each individual. The intent is to uplift one another and motivate and to live a life that we deserve. So surrounding yourself around positive people will inspire that. And it will help every individual connected with one another to do better for themselves, to be there in a time of need for one another. You can also reach out on Twitter, BeautyInShe, and on Instagram, beauty.in.she. Please check out my website, beautyinshe-wellness.com. Please feel free to send any emails or any inquiries you may have. You can also be sure to look out for any weekly blogs and sign up for our weekly blogs and newsletters and any updates pertaining to wellness and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Thank you all, and stay blessed.